Hello, my sweet Virgos. We just got back from the beach, so it was cloudy, but still beautiful. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if today is your birthday, Virgo, happy birthday. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see. Let's see what your daily affirmation is today. And we do have that lunar eclipse and full moon tomorrow. So you might be feeling that energy. You might be getting really tired, overwhelmed. Things may be coming to the surface. Some of you may be getting emotional, and that's okay. Daily motivation, your motivational, your affirmation, which it is motivational, your affirmation for today. I've got 2. Shared journey. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Together we make magic. Some of you are attracting a partner, whether this is a friendship, a business partner, a lover, illuminated vision. Imagine your dreams infused with divine light, unfolding with grace. I reach my full potential. Yes, you do, Virgo. The bottom of the deck says golden map. When you align your desires with Spirit's plan, you are truly blessed. It says, I fulfill my true purpose. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. And I was, so Mark and I have been doing, and I talked about it on my regular channel, which we'll post tomorrow, but we were doing a Bible study last night, and then you listen to this gentleman, and he narrates the Bible. But I have a teaching Bible, and when I was going through it, at the beginning of it, it talks, there's different information in the beginning of it. And what really caught my eye was unforgiveness blocks faith. When you hold on to unforgiveness, regardless of what someone has done to you, it can block your faith because it keeps you in a lower vibration because the pain attached to that situation. Forgiving someone that has wronged you, that has not been accountable, obviously doesn't mean you go to them and say, I forgive you. No, you are forgiving in your heart to release you from that experience. So I don't know if anybody needs to hear that today, but I just wanted to mention that. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Wow. All right. So this came out, I feel like it came out yesterday. Someone's in mental conflict. They're discontented and they're bored. They're unhappy. This could be someone that's physically unwell. They feel trapped. This is someone that feels stuck and stagnant, and they're upset because they're looking at you having victory and success. You're getting downloads, so they can't deceive you because you are already tapped in. So they're well aware that you know what they're up to. You don't trust them. So this has them in mental conflict. All right, let's see, Virgo. Current energy for my sweet Virgos. Current energy. What is the obstacle? What is the advice? What is the outcome? Deep knowing. You are very spiritually gifted with crown chakra, deep knowing. You're very tapped in, Virgo. Divine timing has been at play. And it looks like the time is now for whatever the divine is bringing into your reality. So what we have here is you have divine assistance in the current energy. You are receiving guidance. The spiritual realm is helping you on your new path. The obstacle is someone is not in high vibration. They're not in a space of love and gratitude. They're impatient, and it's a blockage for them. The advice they want you to know, Virgo, keep going because you're headed toward Treasure Island. With the turtle here, it's like slow and steady wins the race, being committed and devoted to your new path and going with the flow, just trusting that God is guiding you toward an abundant life. The outcome is community. Now, this could be the community you're supporting. This could be a community that worked against you. We're going to find out. So let's see. All right. For my sweet Virgos, please clarify a leg up. A leg up. Wow, I love this. So what's happening quickly is whatever you've been working on, whether it's a creative project, a platform, your own business, whatever you've been working on, a project at work, it's going to pay off and it's happening really quickly for you. This can be an increase in your finances. It can be a new job opportunity altogether, an expansion of your business. It's because you've learned to love yourself and to operate in divine love energy. Being in this energy and then creating is a recipe for success. Look, I said that 10 of Pentacles. Yes, it is the recipe for big success. That's the treasure island. That is abundance, building a legacy, building generational wealth. All right, let's look at this. Poised on the fence as the obstacle. Poised on the fence, obstacle. Wow. You know, someone took too long to come in and speak truth, to make amends. They have a whole group that are turning on them now. This could be a friend group, family dynamic, but it's falling apart. I feel like these people are turning on them. Yeah, it looks like they were fed an illusion and manipulated into going into a marriage or a long-term commitment. And now the whole group that fed them this illusion, that manipulated them to go into this dynamic, is jumping ship. That's what it feels like. It's a karmic cycle. It's a karmic cycle. All right, your advice, keep going. You're headed toward Treasure Island. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Wow, Virgo. What you don't see coming, this is why they want you to keep going. What you don't see coming is there's going to be a new opportunity, a new leap of faith coming in for you. You don't see it coming, but this is going to bring in a harvest. Like I said, it could be an expansion of your business, a big contract. It could be a new job opportunity, but it brings in your harvest. I love it. All right. The outcome is community. What's community? Community. Wow. Yeah. See, you know, the community that is turning their back on your person, your past person, the same community, they also worked against you to create an imbalance. They could have tried to block your opportunities. They could have tried to stop your financial flow, your abundance. They tried intentionally to create instability for you. They can't play victim. There's no defense for what they did. They're all under judgment. This whole community is under judgment. And there's no confusion or illusion around what they've done. It's being seen. People outside of this group are seeing what they did. And they also know that they're under judgment. Let's look at deep knowing. Please clarify deep knowing. I love it. So, you are in this deep knowing, this very gifted energy. You have released people, place, or situation from the past because you've allowed your intuition, which is your connection with the divine, to guide you. You've spoken your truth, cut these people off, and you've invested in self-love, self-care, letting your intuition guide you. These are very dark, low vibrational people, very toxic people. All right, let's see. Let's do the Metamuse Tarot. If you're interested in her deck, you can Google search it. I'm not affiliated with it, but she donated the deck to our channel, so I thought I would use it. All right, Virgo, let's see. You have divine assistance. The divine is stepping in to help you on your next leg of your journey, your new path. What's happening quickly is an expansion of your career, a new career offer, a new career opportunity, abundance attached to your hard work because you've done it from a space of love. This is you building your legacy. For some of you, 10 of Pentacles is huge. It's huge. I mean, this can be double, triple. It's a lot of money. So let's see. A leg up. That's why they want you to keep going. a leg up. Yeah. And you've had this past person, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords, battling you. They've been battling you nonstop. And it didn't matter. You still made a new investment. But they're going through a tower now because of it. Because they shouldn't have been interfering in your life. The obstacles, this is someone impatient. This is someone that doesn't live from a space of love and gratitude. And they took too long to make things right. There was a whole group that was in this person's ear manipulating them, feeding them illusions to get them to make a really bad decision, which was to go into a karmic marriage. That whole group is falling apart. Poised. And the Empress, you're receiving your blessings, which is an obstacle for this community. It's an obstacle for your past person because they didn't do anything. You still leveled up and you're still receiving your blessings. And you look amazing, Virgo, doing it. Queen of Wands, you're beautiful, you're handsome. You're all that in a bag of chips. Treasure Island is the advice. Keep going, because what you don't see coming is a new path, a brand new door, a brand new leap of faith. You reaping your harvest. That's why they want you to keep going. Don't give up. Wow. It's definitely attached to your creative projects. Justice and 8 of Pentacles. You definitely are receiving blessings attached to what it is you're working on. Your job, your business, your platform, whatever you're creating. With this community, there is a whole community that worked with a past person to try to create instability for you. They can't defend themselves. There is no defense for what they've done. They're all under judgment, and there's no confusion or illusion around what this group did, because people in the environment outside of this group are finding out the truth. They're changing their perspective on these people. Community. Yeah. Their plans failed. 7 of Pentacles on the fence, and they're being exposed. Queen of Swords. People they know that you are speaking the truth. They know. So whatever illusions this community spread about you, people outside of this community are well aware that you were speaking the truth. That they all had it out for you because of your past person. These are sick individuals. You're a star. You're a healer. You're meant to spread love and light to the world, and that's what you're doing. So with deep knowing, you're so tapped in. You're so intuitive. You released people, places, or situation from the past, allowed your intuition to guide you. You spoke your truth. You cut them off, and you learned to love yourself and rely solely on your intuition, which is your connection with God. Deep knowing. Yep. Here's what you did. You turned your back on the past. You moved in a new direction. You stepped into the unknown, trusting your intuition, embraced a new beginning, and took a brand new leap of faith. Because you trusted where you were being guided. You have someone in their ego and mental anguish. Because you're having victory and success. You're being loved and celebrated. This is somebody that is heartbroken and may want to apologize because they're under judgment. They're receiving their karma. All right, let's see if is there anything else we need to know. Let's just get some random cards from this deck. What does Virgo need to know? I mean, we can't help that the karmic energies come out. As long as they're projecting energy, they're going to come out in the reading. But you guys are doing amazing. You're on the right path. You're trusting your intuition, your connection with God. You have so much prosperity in your energy, Virgo. For Virgo. Yeah, there's a whole group that are in regret for ever joining forces with your past person. A whole group. Because they can see with the Ace of Wands, this was a part of what you were destined to do. Whatever it is, God guided you to take this leap of faith, that this was a part of your fate and destiny. And that's why nothing they've done has worked. They regret ever working with your past person. Yeah, they're all in mental anguish, but they're all going through karma. Trapped, stressed, trapped in a lie. Trapped in a lie that God is exposing. Looks like there was a Jezebel involved. This Jezebel could have paid people to bully you. And now people are finding out the truth. This could have been a third party. You just moved on. You didn't defend yourself. You didn't fight back. You just moved on. You're not giving energy to low vibrational people. Yeah, I mean, you moved on. Yes, you were in the wounded warrior energy, but you stepped into the unknown, relied on your intuition, and now you're receiving your payout. Yeah, it's a karmic couple. It always comes out. The King of Wands is out here now, who's in the Four of Cups. Sorry that they chose this Jezebel. They were fed an illusion, and they know that it was the wrong choice. Very emotional now. This person is drowning in their emotion. They could be drowning in their beer. Yeah, the blockages, they're dark. They're toxic. They have addictions, obsession. They're very imbalanced. Struggling financially, mentally, physically, spiritually. And they're forced to watch you in this Empress star energy. Living your best life. Creating something on your own that's prospering. Because you healed. That's why. Yeah, this person's done everything. This is a player from your past that's done everything to lie, to slander, and you don't care. Because you know if anyone believed the lies of this person without coming to you to your face and asking you for truth, they choose to do that. They want to have a reason to not like you. And what do you care if karmic energies don't like you? We don't. We feel sorry for them. They're dark and low vibrational. Now, they're all under judgment. Everything's falling apart in their reality because of the actions they've taken. Yeah, your player past person went into a dysfunctional marriage. It's falling apart. They're going through financial ruin. It's a hot mess. It's a karmic cycle. That's why it's a hot mess. They chose a karmic cycle. Everything's stuck and stagnant since you walked away. But for you walking away is setting you up for victory because you made a new investment, you moved on, you embraced peace, and you're calling in a high-level divine connection. Good for you, Virgo. Good for you. Your past person made the wrong choice. They're calling in a tower, karma, and endings, as well as exposure. Their finances are drying up. There's fighting amongst their own people, their friends, their family, whoever. It's just, hopefully they learn this lesson. All right, Virgos, I love you guys. You are doing amazing. You rock. There are so many pentacles out here. Keep going. If you had doubts, if you should keep going, no, keep going. The spiritual realm is saying you have no idea what's coming. There is expansion. There is growth. There is real abundance coming in for you. We have Treasure Island. We have victory and success. We have your Eight of Pentacles came out twice. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Empress twice. It's the Star twice. You guys keep going. You're on the right path, okay? All right, Virgos, I love you. I'm scheduling for, I believe, not the third week, but the fourth week. I don't know. Just check my schedule if you're interested in scheduling. Please share the videos, like, and subscribe. I love you so much, Virgo, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye-bye.